What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mac Daddy 816, and this is another reaction video I'm finna be doing to Jaguar, right? Interview. She was on Reallyfe Street Stars. She's gonna be talking about her life story and what she been through, what she seen, and things like that. Man, looking very interesting. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do a reaction video too. See what she got to talk about. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow. You see down at the bottom of the screen, down at the bottom. Show some support. Don't forget to check out my podcast, Chat with the Mac podcast. Seen in the back of me right now. Pause. It's on all streaming platforms. I will have the links to all the streaming platforms that the podcast is on in the description part of the video on YouTube. I'll have it down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'll have it on there. So if you want to watch it on app, you want to listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, Samsung, Pandora, Amazon Music, etc. I will have the links to all the streaming platforms at the bottom of this video in the description area. I got all my social media, on my social media accounts in the descriptions too will be at the bottom. I have other videos at the bottom too, other creative lists that you can check out, my vlog, the podcast, other reaction videos. I'm a gamer too. I'm on Twitch. I have my Twitch accounts. My Twitch accounts at MacDaddy 816. So if you miss any of my lives on Twitch, you can always go to my channel on YouTube and check it out. All the information you need will be in my bio. To check out too. If you want to hear anything, you want to see anything I done missed. Yeah, but don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow, man. Jaguar talking some real shit in this video. So I'm going to check it out, see what she's talking about. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of pauses in the video so I can comment on it. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me on that. I'm probably gonna do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So then we're gonna check it out, see what she's talking about.
Also have to realize that at that time, it was at the beginning of my tailspin. So everything that happened after, I had no idea it was going to happen. But when Mousequake said to me, Jag, talk to him, do the interview. And I said, that's okay. He said, no, give him an interview. And I'm like, oh, an interview, not an interview. An inner view.
Oh, I like that. Now it's crazy because you were told that it went viral when they told you that. You woke up like, hey, you're going viral. You thought it was, hey, am I sick?
Yeah, because of the pandemic, what you mean I'm viral?
Now, I never heard of Jaguar before. They said she was a singer from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? She said she was singing from back in the day. I don't know for sure. You feel me? So she said she got a few hits out or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? She's an R&B singer from back in the 90s, back when the R&B music was that R&B. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That let's chill, let's settle down. You know what I'm saying? That type of music back in the day, man. They don't make music like that no more, man. You know what I mean? So I guess she was an artist back then, and she done seen some things, some shit like that before. So she got a lot of things to comment, but I don't know. Trying to see what she's talking about.
And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, no, auntie, you're going viral on the internet. And I'm like, I am? I'm like, babe, they say we're going viral. He was like, we're going viral. I'm like, yeah.
So I got to ask.
Let's see where this goes.
There was a lot you unpacked in that interview.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, did you feel like you did your story justice in that interview, just for the topics you touched on?
In your interview?
In our interview.
I stand 10 feet tall, 10 toes down to the ground on every motherfucking thing I said. Okay. Even down to Summer Walker.
Yeah.
with her
And
very troubled self.
I was going to say this is unraveling as we speak.
No, that's the beautiful thing about being the kind of honest I am. Because what I'm saying is true, because what I'm saying is backed up on honest to God, complete integrity, I can say something like that. Let everybody be mad about it and step the fuck away. And let's see what reality say. It ain't my fault I be ahead of the curve. It really ain't my fault. I'm just operating in my principle. And then I heard about some of the troubles that came to your door. But if I'm correct, I want to say this while we on camera. When we finish the interview that day.
Well, I'm gonna start fast forwarding a little bit, get to the good part. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the things she was talking about. I ain't trying to have y'all all day. You know what I'm saying? Get to the good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, y'all. So bear with me here. You feel me? I'm just now getting into the reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get better and better with time. So give your boy, you know what I'm saying? Give me the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Day. Didn't I give y'all some warnings? Fucked all over every which way. Best he was probably treated was at Paisley Park with Prince. And then not long after that, Tevin Campbell disappears and nobody hears about him and nobody speaks his name until he gets arrested. And then it makes national news. And then they start playing his records. Oh, you remember when he was...
That is facts.
And then after that, all that talent, all of these motherfuckers, all of these people who were millionaires and made millions off of him while he was a kid. And you left him out there. So I'm going to say it to you right now, Tevin. I'm glad you came out.
That's what I was going to ask.
However it happened, I wasn't trying to put you out on Front Street, but you never had an excuse to hide in the first place. Whoever you are, that's you. And you should have the right to be you, to not have to lie about you or defend you. And I pray to God that you do whatever you got to do to get everything they owe you, because they owe you, nigga. They owe you big.
So would you think the industry created that, or that was always
Now, she's speaking on Tevin Campbell. Tevin Campbell was a singer that came out in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? A singer that came out in the 90s. He had that hit. Let me see. He had a hit song with him in the 90s that was fire too, though. I mean, that shit back in the day. That shit heat. I believe Can We Talk? You know what I'm saying? He was on Fresh Prince Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? When Fresh Prince was popping and shit like that. Will Smith, you know what I mean? All them. He had that song Can We Talk? That shit went platinum. You feel what I'm saying? And I guess she's saying it. He had a few other songs too that was dope. But I guess she's saying that he was a gay artist, but he couldn't come back in the 90s because it's a whole different type of time than it is now. You know, everybody coming out now. And it's okay. It's like it's popular to come out and be in that community. I have no problems with that community. You know what I'm saying? I show everybody love. You know what I'm saying? I know what lane I stay in. That's heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that he's coming out. I mean, he came out, and I guess people was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We find, and I guess that killed his career. Even though Tevin Campbell been off the light for a while now, but I guess they're trying to bring him back up. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know that community is starting to take over shit for real. You know what I mean? You can't say nothing. They're like the mob. You can't say nothing about them. Say something about that community, but they're coming after you.
innately in them based on just your knowledge?
I don't know, because I didn't know him as a little child. My strongest connection to Tevin Campbell was through Rosie Gaines' daughter, Latoya, who we call each other sisters. You know, and her and Tevin were always together at Paisley Park. I bumped into Tevin at events and stuff like that, would see him from time to time, but we didn't have a friendship. It just killed me though, because I knew everything that was happening to him because he was with Latoya and Latoya knew everything. And I would just sit there like, oh man, I hope he wins. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. And then he disappeared. And then people just stopped talking about him. You know, it's fucked up.
Can you have come out back then?
Up. Huh?
Can you have come out back then? Like right now we have like the Little Nas X's, the I forgot the guy, Frank
Back
Ocean.
in the 90s,
Frank Ocean.
No.
Yeah, could that
no.
It's almost detrimental to your career.
He couldn't have come out, but the thing is, they were still busy trying to push a narrative. They were trying to push a narrative, like trying to make him appear. I mean, but they did it to all the guys. They did it to all the guys that were gay. You know, so it's just like, it's super unfair because you are who you are, but you have to pretend not to be who you are. But then the same executives that are telling you make sure the girls fall in love with you are the ones sitting there diddling you. You can't be gay in public, but please be gay with me. Like,
see, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I could just imagine what that dude was going through at the given time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he can't be himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably that's fucked up for real, for real. You know, you only can be one way this way, one way another way. Like, you know what I mean? He had to hide who he really was. He had to hide who he really was, who he really is and shit like that, man. That shit's fucked up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they want him to put out a fake persona about himself to the people so he can sell the records, sell the albums, sell the music, you know what I'm saying? Sell out shows and shit like that, you feel me? Especially in that time when it was not at all, when it was not at all popular. That shit was not popular back in the day. But behind closed doors, this is allegedly now, behind closed doors, they wanted him to do some things for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? So you never know how this shit goes, man, for real, for real.
Like, I mean,
right.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up.
Listen to me. After you finish licking my balls, I want you to do some push-ups and get ready for this video. You know, like.
Whoa. We're going to pause on that.
Hello. Now, it does make us ask, because a lot of things happen in that interview to where, you know, I got to, you know, before we even talk about where you've been, you touched on, you brought a lot of light to R. Kelly and Aaliyah situation.
Yeah.
And this is when Surviving R. Kelly had just kind of started.
Yeah.
And you had shown some light on that, and then to see where it is now, to see 30 years given. And you were like saying, this is what was going on. I mean, do you feel like the documentary did that? Or do you feel like this was just what this was going to happen with him still living the way he was living, or just based on never owning up to it, like the way you would own up to, okay.
I think he was an acceptable monster at the time. Do I think he deserves it? Absolutely. He should get a fucking year for every year he was operating.
That's exactly how.
You had your fun. Now you gotta pay the pipe. Now, I don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about P. Diddy right here in this part of the video. You know what I'm saying? She might be talking about P. Diddy. You know, P. Diddy coming out with all these motherfucking rumors about him. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he this, he that. You know what I'm saying? He been messing with the underage women. He been messing with men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But they've been saying this shit about P. Diddy for shit 25, 30 years though. Like, there's been a rumor about this man for a long time, Paul. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's true or not. And they just he done paid off a few people, you know what I'm saying? He done passed out some money. And that part, and that he done passed out some money to another star, Cassie, paid her out millions, boom, 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 to shut her up. That's just one that came out to light. Now, we ain't talking about all the hush money that did come out to light. You know what I'm saying? So really don't know. You really don't know for real, you know what I'm saying? Until all that shit come out to light itself. It's like more and more people coming out every day, every other week about something new about Diddy.
Piper, Pied Piper, even you have to pay the piper. So good for him. Good for him. I hope he sings during, meal breaks and shit.
How do you feel about him
Get you a
being
little
able to drop a
concert.
whole album today?
Huh?
He dropped a whole album today.
R. Kelly?
Yes.
A surprise album.
Oh, she was talking about R. Kelly at that given time. Okay, my bad. Excuse me, y'all. She was talking about R. Kelly. Yeah, shit, man. You already know. Y'all see what happened to Kelly. Y'all see what happened to Kells, man. Even though I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. Even though R. Kelly was convicted for that shit, and he, you know what I'm saying, they gave him 30-some years. That's just at one. That's just at one prison. Got to do 30-some years. When he get out there, he said, "I do another motherfucking bid, another 30-some years, another pen." Man, but free all the real ones. Free all the real ones in the chain gang, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone rape. I don't condone underage anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone on that type of shit like that. For real. You know what I mean? So but yeah, they've been convicted R. Kelly though. I cannot lie, bro. R. Kelly is the king of R&B, bro. It was the king of R&B. That man dropped so many hits that you can't deny. You cannot deny the talent R. Kelly got when it comes to that music. You can't deny that at all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up how everything turned out, who he really is. You just can't deny that music, man, at all.
But Spotify and all of the platforms took it down. Do you think platforms should get into that at all? No, first, no.
They took
Hold on, stop.
Okay.
They called it. It was called "I Admit It." That was the name of the project.
He has a song where he says the Aaliyah situation, that was love. The sex tape with the 13-year-old girl, that was love. That's what he said in the song. They took that shit down so fast. Yeah, they took that shit down. Yeah.
He did drop a motherfucking album though, while he locked up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. He dropped it trying to make it seem like all the things he got charged for was love, man. You know what I'm saying? But I look at that's kind of like a laugh in the face to me. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, bro. Like, come on, these underage kids. You know what I mean? But at the same time, where was their parents at this given time? Their parents got locked up too for letting that shit go on for so long. Even let it go on, not even go on for so long. Just let it happen. Well, I guess they didn't know it was happening in the first place. They found out at the time went by, man, and it still let this shit happen. And they had to let him, and he had to been paying them off. You know what I'm saying? He had to been paying them off so he could stay quiet. I believe they came out. Pause. They came out after a while. Pause. Because the money got low. You know what I'm saying? The well got dry. He couldn't pay him no more to keep him hushed. So as that money went dry, man, that's when everybody started coming out left and right, man.
I gotta get your.
I admit it.
Yes. He said the Aaliyah. This is quote in the song. Aaliyah, that situation was love. The 13-year-old girl he had sex on the tape with was love. That's what he said. Then he said something about
the one that he peed on.
Yes. Then he
that
said
was love.
That's what he said.
God.
He says he likes old and young women, but it's not pedophilia. He says this in the song.
Oh, and he says all of this
in the song. Yes.
And he wrote all of this on some Tupac shit
in jail.
From jail.
And it sounds good. I don't know what the fuck they doing now. What the fuck they mixing and mastering in jail?
No. He's probably
on the phone
recorders.
Oh, these engineers fooling.
Into recorders and then they taking it and they matching it up. You know, they doing what they doing.
What's the doing Mike in the jail?
You know, fuck him, fuck that. I'm glad he admitted it. You know, thanks. Love and urine. Love. And fucking urine. He loved that 13-year-old little girl. He pissed all over her face. That's love, huh? He got excited, huh? Like what's them, the Cocker Spaniels that every time they get excited they pee. A little cocker. Got it.
So with them taking his music
Love
off,
and pedophilia. Awesome. He
Well,
like
thi-
them young, he like them old, he like it all, you know.
that's what he said. That's what he said. I admit.
Yeah.
So we got to ask the question. I mean, he obviously got some type of mental situation going on
No,
there, right?
I just think that he desperately needs money on his books.
They were saying that R. Kelly was getting touched on when he was a child too, though. Like his brother came out and said some shit. His brother locked up too for the same shit, I think. And his brother was locked up for a long time. He's still locked up. I think he's free now. I believe he's free now. But his brother turned on him too, though. You know what I'm saying? And then basically try to like confirm the stories and shit that have been out about Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. You never know, man. But if it, he convicted for it now. He been locked up for some years now, about 2-3 years now. So I believe probably about 2-3 years. I believe. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's just fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out to let y'all know, man. You got any daughters, any sons? Because boys go through it too. Boys go through the same situations too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just look out for them, man. You gotta stay on top of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Your child is showing any type of different type of emotions, looking different, trying to dress different, talk different. You know what I'm saying? And it's just things you're not normal to them, or you're not normal to seeing. You need to sit them down, talk to them, try to see what's going on, man. You never know what might be happening to them when they outside that house.
Oh shit, that's what. Oh, because they took away the money that this fans was giving him on his book. So
Yeah, but you know, who knows? Maybe if they keep sending more money, they'll let him, let him get some money. You know.
Do you?
I thought it was so funny when Boosie started talking about you took his commissary.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got some money. You put some money on his books then.
Yeah, he the greatest to you.
Since you give a fuck about him so much, then put some money on his motherfucking books. Since you love him so much. See, I don't like rape deniers and rape sympathizers. I don't bang with it.
Right.
It's fucking whack. It's whack as shit. Because if it was your daughter, or if it was your niece, or if it was your little cousin, I truly doubt you would be so liberal with the shit that you're saying. And then there's the other side of that pancake. If it's cool with you, then that tells me every fucking thing I need to know about you.
Yeah. So let me ask you this because
Fuck
yes, they're
fucking
taking
noodles.
yeah,
Fuck all of that.
but
Fucking summer sausage.
right.
I hope somebody summer sausages you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so funny because everything that I said, didn't it?
Yeah, it's manifesting like a motherfucker.
Manifested.
But let me ask this. Okay, so where do we draw the line, right? We have artists literally talking about killing other human beings, right? So should that also be, should the platform step in and take that music down too? Because if you're going to take down that, where do they draw the line?
Now, there's a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, there's probably a lot of owners, CEOs, producers, other artists, all different type of people that's in that music industry, man, is probably doing that shit, man, for sure. And if they're gonna be taking down music, we're not gonna be able to listen to no damn music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think about it. That rumor of pedophilia has been in the music industry since beginning of time, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, man, just to be in the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? So many people say they gotta do this just to climb to the top, get the music out there, become a superstar, and do so much shit you have to do just to become a star in the music industry. That rumor been out there for years, man. You know what I'm saying? And now nobody really knows if it's true or not unless you in it yourself or you know somebody who's in it, who's full throttle in it too, Paul. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way you're really gonna find out. Other than that, it is like, you know what I'm saying? It is people just saying things, thinking. Because you're really going off other people's words too, though. Because you're not seeing it yourself. So you're really going off what another person is saying. So you don't know if it's true or not. You know if it is. By the time the story gets back to you, they already put 1,000 layers of different type of stories on top of it. You know what I'm saying? By the time the story get back to you. So you never know for real, man. Only way we ever gonna find out is if You find out yourself, man.
Well, I mean, we're at a very interesting time in humanity.
We are.
Period. I think we're all struggling with humanity. Period. We can talk about that project, or we can talk about all the drill records where niggas is literally committing crimes to make records, and record deals are signing them and getting life insurance policies on them from the time, knowing that they're about to die, either in the course of or before they get to make their next record. And you've got all kinds of crime, just random crime happening all over. I mean, like if you turn on YouTube and you just watch the national news on YouTube, I usually do that.
Yes.
Just to chart and see where is it popping off. And it's all simultaneous. This area here, and then the next thing you know, the next crime wave comes through here. It's almost simultaneous. So, you know, let's be honest about the shit that's influencing our environments. I got a bigger problem with fucking Grand Theft Auto than with some of the not so cool music.
Yeah,
I got a much bigger problem.
You saying something? You saying something?
I do.
And you know, I'm glad you touched on that, because now you have artists creating servers and letting people, young children, get on these servers and live this gangster life through the game.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see it ever getting to this, but it's just...
Why not? Everything that starts out as something good has the potential to become something very bad.
Yeah.
Transportation. The car was invented to cure what problem? Pollution. Horse shit.
Really?
Think about it.
Wow.
Horse and buggy. They're big animals. They have to eat. They shitting everywhere. And the more people you had traveling on horses, horse shit everywhere. Wow, dance. Wow, boom. So they invented something that didn't shit. Or so they...
You know that makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, think about it. Somebody, the pollution in the air, but they made it pollution even worse with cars, motors, exhaust. You know what I'm saying? So that's putting way more, it's making the air way more toxic than horse shit. You gotta think about it. Shit, motherfuckers eating shrooms. We're eating shrooms. Where do you think shrooms come from? Shrooms come from cow shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shrooms literally come from cow shit. They sit that shit in the sun, and a mushroom will literally grow out of the cow shit. And motherfuckers will go pick that shit out of cow shit and resell it and sell that shit. And motherfuckers eat that shit and hallucinate the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But I did not know that was the reason why they didn't invent cars though, because too much horse shit. Now we know that.
They thought it was just a different kind of shit. It's called pollution. And now it done ate up the ozone. Now we got, you know what I mean? Like we tried to cure one thing and then, oh yeah. So I mean, it's, when I think about video games, I think about Atari, I think about Pac-Man, I think about the early, you know, Super Mario years.
Oh yeah.
I think about the crazy please, let's not even talk about Mario Kart. Like,
you
know, shit like
the fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Fun, fun shit. But now it's like a game ain't gonna crack 100 million sales unless there's some kind of violence, some kind of killing, some kind of something going on. We got video games teaching people how to be criminals, how to be murderers, how to be thieves, how to be rapists. And they're sitting there watching this shit and playing this shit anywhere from 10 to 25 hours a week. If you done killed 80 million people in your video game,
damn, you said 80 million.
Isn't it realistic to think that you might want to try how it feels in real life eventually? Like, I mean, that's just, you become programmed. You become.
Yeah, that's true though. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Just like Grand Theft Auto shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers going around and really think that they can get away with that shit. People really play that game and really think they can steal cars, get big chopper guns, with the extendo on there, you know what I'm saying, run around, shoot people, you know what I'm saying, and do all different type of shit, man, sell drugs, all different type of shit, man. That shit crazy as hell. They probably think they probably play that game so much and playing with other people online and probably think that, okay, I can fuck around and do this in real life. But not knowing this is a video game we talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can get away with that. With half of the shit, not even a quarter, not even a penny of the shit you can do in a video game in real life. You can't get away with that shit, man. But people really do think that shit that can get away with it. And that really fucks up people's mental, straight up.
I'm desensitized. And then you're playing a video game and then you listening to this nigga at the same time. And this bitch suck up more of my dick. I'm so high, I can't feel it. Give me some. Like just you know what I mean? Like this is what they're listening to, this is what they're playing, this is what they're listening to, this is what they're playing. Fucking 20, 40, 60 hours a week, and we're surprised at the shit that we see happening in the world. They've been practicing this shit hour after hour after hour. They've been listening to the theme music. Papa Molly. You know what I mean?
Pop everything.
Think that shit had fentanyl. Oh well. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
niggas is no.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
For real though, I remember Kodak said, I know what he said. I know that perk was fake, but I still took it. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what he was talking about. It fit up in that motherfucker, man. You knew that perk was bad. Kodak Black said that shit. You know that perk was bad, but I still took it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy though, man. For real.
You're absolutely right.
So like Jamaica went ahead and said we're gonna stop like playing violent music on the radio.
Yeah.
You think that's a route that even America should take, taking away that freedom of speech if it's
I don't
causing
know,
real
but
problems?
see, is it freedom of speech or is it promoting destruction?
Yeah.
See, freedom of
Design
speech
rights
is
laws.
tricky. Freedom of speech is tricky because you can say whatever you want to say. The question is, what's the integrity in what's being said? What's the purpose you're saying it for? You know what I mean? And everybody wants to put the word art on everything, like that shit is hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's art. Oh, that's art. Oh, that's art. What happens when our first pedophile decides he wants to do an art show with all the kids that he's diddled and calls that art? See what I'm saying? Like this, you can't. We got too many crazy motherfuckers in positions of influence now. Like that's the scary thing about the internet.
Yeah, you never know. There's a lot of people who got millions and millions and millions, even thousands of subscribers. They got a big influence, a big platform, but you never know who that person is behind the scenes. You don't know who you looking at. You don't know who you following for real. You're just going off the content that they putting out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same. Everybody is different. And you don't know who you watching. You don't know what type of person is behind closed doors, man. You know what I'm saying? And you could be a big fan of some motherfucking body, but he's crazy as hell. But he's not showing that though because the cameras is on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say that shit about me. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing the same thing everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm reacting to videos. I got a cool little platform. It's still growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the top two as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact I'm not on half of this shit. People be behind closed doors. That's just a fact. I'm just a totally different man. Just raised different with morals. You know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about me though. But you never know though who you watching and who you following. You know what I'm saying? And that is scary of the internet because the internet you can have access to anybody, to anything. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy.
Which I've come to learn. Like I've been drugged into the technology future, whether I wanted to be there or not. And what I've learned while I was there is that influencer shit can be very fucking dangerous, all depending on the hands that it falls in. Because there's somebody for everybody. And there's millions and millions of bodies out there. You know what I mean? You got fucking crazy, who the dude that was just with Trump? The Fuentes something. What's his name? He was with Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, this nigga's young to be on this Hitler shit.
Right.
Like he young. No, not the Alex Jones. The dude, the other dude that went to Mar-a-Lago with Kanye when he asked Trump to be his vice president. And I would have loved to have been there for that. That would have been fucking awesome. So, but anyway, his name is Fuentes. Something, you know, I choose not to like remember divisive people's names unless I need to, but I believe his last name is Fuentes. But he's young. And this dude is, you know, kill them all. Yeah. Like pretty much. Fuck them all. Yeah, I'm racist. And I love it.
Now, I'm going to cut it short right here. This is going to be the part one of the Jaguar Wright interview on Real Life Street Stars production. You know what I'm saying? We'll cut it short a little bit right here. You know what I mean? I appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe and follow. See here down at the bottom. Don't forget to check out my podcast, Chat with the Mad Podcast. It's on all streaming platforms: Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Samsung Podcasts, etc. Pandora, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have all the links to all those platforms in the description under this video. On my social media platforms will be in the description too. I'm gonna have videos to my other content I drop, like my vlogs, my podcast, excuse me, my vlog, my podcast, my gaming. Don't forget to go follow me on Twitch at MacDaddy816. You know what I'm saying? You can check out my bio on my YouTube channel if you want to help me. I take donations too. I got my PayPal, my Venmo information on there too, though. If you want to help donate to the channel, I really would appreciate it. So I continue to drop better content for y'all, get better equipment for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, man. For real. It's your boy MacDaddy816. And don't forget to check out the podcast, Chat with the Mad Podcast.